Okay. This stream is healthy, that's great. Let's pause it. And I will run stream for x.com and Twitch as well. Okay, maybe. Okay, I hope everything going fine on OBS. Today is day 3 of our journey, and yeah, I need to run stream on x.com and on Twitch as well. So hope today we will have some interesting things finished. Let's run some code. Okay, let's start from our CMAX. I wanted to add a new feature for our application. Then we need to add a Superbase project. First of all, I wanted to add a feature for our calorie checker. I want to be able to check amount of particular type of macronutrients or micronutrients from diet. So I need to fix a little bit of, I need to fix airdrop. Okay, everything is running fine. Every streaming platform is working correctly. So I want to add some features for our application. Okay. I want you to make sure that our application will have the similar feature. I mean, here you can see on statistics when you click on diet, particular macronutrient or a micronutrient, you can see amount of different types of micronutrients that you get from today food. For example, if you click on protein, you can see distribution of protein that you get from particular type of food, from a highest amount to the lowest amount. And also we need to be able, when we click on, for example, statistics on our main screen, we have statistics feature. So when we click on stats, we need to be able to have the ability to choose type of period that we want to see, that we want to analyze. For example, here in this application, we can choose, in this example that I showed to you, we can choose particular day, we can choose 7 days, we can choose 14 days, we can choose 30 days. And I want you to add similar approach to our application, because I think it's, for me, it's pretty important to have the ability to choose particular amount of days that I want to see information related to macronutrients, related to micronutrients, because for me it's important to see what is the main source of protein, what was the main source of carbs, what was the main source of fats. So I will be able to analyze my diet by myself. I would be able to see what particular food was the most gave me the most of particular type of carbohydrates, particular type of macronutrients or micronutrients, and calories as well. So I need to be able to see what was the main source of calories this week, because sometimes we actually eat the same food a lot of time during the week. For example, during the week I eat a lot of cottage cheese, and it's for me it will be interesting to see how much protein do I get from this type of food, how much calories do I get from it. So to see what is the best strategy, what can be the best strategy to tweak on diet, to change diet, because sometimes you can feel like, oh, I ate a little bit of Snickers or other sweet things. Today I ate it on Friday, I ate it on Saturday, but at the end of the week you can see that it's actually not that little amount. It affects your diet pretty dramatically. You can see like these sweets, these chocolate bars, they gave you extra several thousand of extra calories. So this type of visualization is pretty helpful, and your goal is to implement a similar approach to our application, but using our UX UI. Here it's very nice to click on particular example that I shared to you. It's a very nice feature. You can click, for example, on proteins, and you can see different food that you ate, and you can see percentage of particular food that influenced your protein goal, how much protein was inside this food during this day, during this week. And you can see, you can also see how much of particular food you you've eaten from recommended doses, how much particular micronutrients you got from recommended doses, like did you get, for example, vitamin A, vitamin B, enough amount of different vitamins during your food intake, during your day, during your week. It's pretty useful to see was type of this type of information. I shared you another screenshot that shows rating of your diet. You can see percentages of particular micronutrients from your goal, and goal should be based on scientifically, should be scientifically proven. So you need to run another agent to prove that your to prove that those numbers are scientifically proven. Like, for example, you need to eat, I don't know, you need to eat 100 milligrams of vitamin C, and you need to share information where it says why you need to eat around 100 milligrams per day. What is the upper limit? What is the lower limit? So for every micronutrient, we need to have those braces with lower limits, with upper limits, with ideal level for this particular user, and everything should be scientifically based on science. Okay, I talked a lot. Your goal is to implement everything that I said below, to check everything, so it needs to be 100% sure. It needs to be scientifically proven. The most important thing is to back every decision by science. So every decision related to micronutrients, or every decision that's related to ratings needs to be backed. So, for example, I will also share to you how those numbers were calculated in the reference. I will give you some screenshots as well about vitamins, minerals, and about rating. And we need to have similar approach, but more scientifically proven, more science backed. So I shared to you some information about rating, but you need to find another approach. You need to find, maybe there is a science research related to similar problem, like giving giving a rating to particular diet, particular particular food intake based on science. So it will measure every micronutrient, every vitamin, every mineral, every actually different. Yeah, it's hard. Maybe we shouldn't do it right now. I thought that we need to also measure, for example, omega-3, omega-6 in diet, but it's hard because our food database, it doesn't have this type of data, I suppose. So we need to think about it later, maybe add it later, maybe add another food database, I don't know. And also I would like to think more about our AI nutritionologist feature, because this type of statistics is basically useful for you to analyze it personally, and it's very useful to understand your diet personally. That's why I want to make our application to have so much detail, so much information about your diet, about your particular micronutrients, macronutrients, about different aspects of diet, about amounts you've eaten, about percentage of recommended amounts you've eaten, because I don't see such features in other applications, and I think it's pretty important, and it's pretty useful, and it's pretty nice to be able to control your micronutrients intake and see actually what kind of vitamins you don't get, what kind of vitamins you need to get more from diet, or maybe take from some pharmaceuticals. Okay, I need to, yeah, I give a pretty big prompt to it. Yeah, I guess it will run its subagents. I thought I wanted to say like you can run 10 different subagents, or I guess 5 will be enough, but I hope it will run it by itself, because I feel with subagents actually its results are pretty better, much better. Let's see. Okay, I want to see our streaming health. Is it going fine? Yeah, it's going fine. It's going fine on all the platforms. I really appreciate it. Yeah, today I actually didn't want to show up. I mean, I was tired, I was lazy, I did running in the morning, and yesterday I did gym lifting, weightlifting, and I felt pretty tired, and I wanted to. And streaming actually is pretty draining activity, because I speak much more during streams. For the sake of history, kind of I want to record my journey for my future self, to be able to see what things I did, what thoughts I had, what ideas I was implementing, what projects I was doing, because I'm sure in the future, probably this nutritionologist thing will change dramatically. It will be very different from today's version, but I'm sure it will be. I will be doing something interesting, because with AI tools you have team of the greatest workers. They can do anything better than you, and you just need to appreciate it. You don't need to think that it's over. You like a conductor, you like a director, movie director, you just organize everything, and the most important thing for today's world is a taste. That's why I think it's a very good thing to do, is to improve your taste, to see beautiful things, to notice beauty in the world, to notice beauty in the nature, because nature is the most amazing thing, like the secret of life, how life begins, how universe began is amazing. It's mind-blowing thing, and Now we have time to wonder. We don't need to spend time on doing some routines. We need to appreciate beauty. We need to see beauty. We need to create beauty. We need to deal with the art in different forms of art. Like listen good music, watch classical movies, watch art house movies, watch experimental movies, read some philosophical books, read some fiction, non-fiction books. Like I think science fiction isn't interesting today because we basically are living in science fiction, and that's funny. Yeah, why it's showing? Okay, yeah, did it's run different agents for this task. I guess my goal, I gave it a pretty big task. I think it will be working on it for about an hour. My bet is that it will work on it for about an hour, but we will see in the future. We will see. Yeah, EpiMind. Well, EpiMind. What I wanted to do with EpiMind. Actually, we have different meditation, different practices, and I think we need to record an audio for it. So, okay, mid push, committing, never report. I want to see if my repository has everything that we pushed. So I think now we need to work on making audio. Okay, what's going on? Why we don't have waiting to run this check? Let's talk about on GitHub. I have a problem with CI. It basically not running. Maybe we need to add local runner for these actions, so it will check every feature. It will check every pull request before shipping it to main, and we have similar approach on our other project. It has all of those local runners, so maybe we need to check it locally, and after it passes all of our checks, it will be merged to main. What kind of project? I want to share it link to our main project. So inside this project, you can see application, iOS application, and it has some CI setup that is local, and it checks everything before shipping. And we need to make similar thing on our EpiMind project as well. Okay. Another thing I wanted to do is to oh, I forget to switch to desktop. I don't know why on stats I don't have audio from my laptop, but I think it's fine. Here I have audio from laptop. And I don't know why, but my video with a kefir bottle is lagging. I tested stream yesterday, and on Twitch it was very laggy. I hope today it will be better. Now bitrate is high for all of the platforms, X, Twitch, and YouTube, but I don't know. This quality is excellent for all of the platforms, X, Twitch, and YouTube, but I don't know. This quality is excellent for all of the platforms, X, Twitch. It's pretty funny. I'm running the loop of my bottle version of me. Okay. Gstack browser. Okay, I want to okay, I want to ask it. In our application, we have different meditations, different practices that has some words, and we have even SOS button that tells us some, like, we practices, and for example, there is some practices with text, like, for example, zero sum are supported, sitting on lying down, let your eyes close, so on and so forth. Maybe this attention as kindness meditation, maybe we can create our own meditations for practices. We can, okay. We can use, for example, some text to voice tools to create a realistic voice that will be calming and will be good for meditation. Or actually, maybe it's better to find open source guided meditation practices and just use them on our application. Just download those audio and add text from those audio versions of those meditations, because actually I think real human touch is better. Yeah, AI voice can be pretty human as well, but let's just talk it through. Let's just discuss this topic. I need to think about it. So in AppMind application, we have different practices to ease anxiety, practices for sleep, practices for lifting mood. And all of those practices, they have some words, and I want to maybe record them with AI and use just audio versions of those practices. I don't know, we can use some voice to text to voice tools like I will check. Oh, I have little lags. What's going on? Why our CPU is using 100% of its power? I hope we won't have problems. Oh, it's interesting. It's searching for some scientific articles related to calcium. Voice to text, 11 labs. 11 labs. Oh, we have, again, we have slow internet connection. I hope on YouTube we... I don't know why we always have some problems with bitrate, but now it's okay again. Oh my god. Well, 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 well. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see what it told us related to. Okay. Okay, let's generate something. Cmax, what does it tells us? Desktop. Grant a good topic to think through before building. Yeah, I will do it. I think we should start from the most important one, and I guess SOS is very important. So it needs to actually have a voice over, because it's the one of the most important features in this application so far. So, and do we have, can we actually make it in 11 labs? Do we have some limits there? We have 10K credits. Okay. Da, 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 da. I want to. Yeah, fix everything so it will be working fine when we add some voiceovers on it. And also, I want you to make everything, every text from every practice, put everything uh, inside a file. So basically, you need to create maybe TXT or Word document with all of the practices, and I will just put it inside 11 labs, and it will add a voiceover for those practices, and you will after this you will just connect every particular part from those audio file to particular practice, to particular phrase, using some tools that will help you to see when the narrator speaks different parts. So basically, you need first thing that you need to do is to give me the text file with all of the words related to practice, meditation practice, and all other practices that need to have some words, that has some text, and later you will kind of add those fragments to particular parts from the meditation practice, particular timings when some words needs to be said, because here now for example during practice I choose for example meditation, I don't know, lift the mood. And this practice says, sit comfortably, this is a rehearsal, you're safe, you're in charge of how far to take it. So this text is it appears, then another part of this text appears. Anxiety moves like a wave, it rises, it crests, it falls, it has never once stayed up forever. So, and we need to match particular phrases with particular audio fragments from this big file. But I guess you can do it via some open source voice models, models that work with voice. They can split audio file. So you know it better. You can find the best possible tools for this as well. But first goal is to give me a text file that needs to be narrated, and later we will continue our tasks. Let's see. I'm playing with Grok now. Okay. Okay. Again, I have some spam on Twitch and 0 viewers, but that's okay. Okay, let's move to application. So AP up. It's still working, it's still thinking. Here is also thinking. Testing. Oh, I have another comment on Twitch. Hi, Nico address. We're still having some things going on here. I guess I need to just meditate a little bit to relax. Okay, let's continue. Let's check if everything is fine. Let's check our stream. It's okay. XCOM. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Let's read something that was written from us. Oh. test of the sound. Okay, I don't know why, but I had some problems with audio. What the hell is going on? Okay, tell me where I need to register. What type of account do I need to create? And basically give me just a bullet pointed list of things I need to do for you to make this application production ready. And also I want to maybe make a new design for Apple App Store release page for screenshots. So you need to create new screenshots for every. Well, I think I'll talk about this later, but now I just need to know what kind of accounts do I need to create. Oh, we have a lot of context in this conversation. It's not good. It's not good, but that's okay. Okay, let's see. I don't know. I don't like that this kefir bottle has looks like very laggy. like I'm moving my head and it's it's interesting. When I enter full screen view, it removes application view. So I created CMax application view. When I need to do something on a browser, when I enter a browser, it will show you CMax, but I will see browser because sometimes I need to do something on browser that is not shouldn't be seen by you, maybe creating some accounts or something like this, and I for these purposes I'm using CMax view, CMax scene in OBS application. So in different scenes you can have different applications open or entire screen. So, but yeah, I don't know why, but this Kefir bottle lagging a lot. Again, I entered full screen view on browser to check okay. First I wanted to create some applications. Superbase account is US. Okay. So it's still working on here what I asked here. It's working for more than an hour. It's running some after tests, okay, and here it's creating audio. I mean, it's creating text for our application. Up. Oh, finally it's created those features that I asked it to create. Yeah, that's great. Okay, I wanted to see to create I want to ask why you asked me to create account of Superbase instead of Firebase. What is the difference between them? Because I know a lot of AI applications, for example, CalAI, it used actually Firebase. So why you say that we need to use Superbase? What is the benefits of it compared to Firebase? I think we have Docker. Yeah, we have Docker. And okay, I want to talk about differences between Firebase and Supabase. Why it prefers Supabase. Well, actually, we use 64% of our current session, and current session is will be resetted only in 3.5 hours, but that's okay. Actually, we have another for API up we had another final. Okay, it's answered. Okay, doesn't matter. I guess now we can do it. Yes, require a server should only reach main after it passes the checks. Bridge protection. No, I don't want. I don't want to use API keys because I have only subscription, and I don't want to spend money on tokens. So just leave it as it is. We don't need running Claude on API. We just do testing locally, and just we will be sure that everything works fine. Okay, we have audios. Let's see. Narration. 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 Okay, can we actually kefir? Can we actually add multiple documents? Okay, let's move this narration, happy mind, edit narration, Control C. Okay, let's put it here. Oh, 11 labs API. Okay. Where can I put 11 Labs API key so you will be able to use voice text to voice inside terminal using my voice that I've created? So show me a place where I can put API for 11 Labs. Okay, I wanted to create Supabase account, start a project. What kind of region it wanted me to create? East US. I create a Supabase account. You can install everything that is needed and tell me where I need to put what I need to provide you to access to create this database to test our ability to work with our application online. So to scale our application for many users over time. What was question here? Constant integration. Okay. You didn't create .env file in narration folder, or yeah, you didn't create it. Yeah, thank you, Fiorella Smith, for following. I'm building some application using AI. Fuck. I don't see it. It's very strange, I don't see .env file. Ah, it's interesting narration. .env, okay. And what is voice ID? Voice ID. Where can I find voice ID? Okay. Yeah, let's do the manual testing.